Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Preview: Houston Rockets vs Golden State Warriors prediction. Team news form guide: the final team to progress to the last four of the 2024 Emirates NBA Cup will be decided when the Golden State Warriors travel to the Toyota Center to face the Houston Rockets on Thursday morning. Houston are 16-8 for the season and earned their spot in the quarterfinal by winning West Group A with a 3-1 record, while Golden State are 14-9 in the regular season and top West Group C also with a 3-1 record. Their Houston Rockets made a few eyebrow-raising moves during the off-season, parting ways with some tried and tested personnel for a handful of younger players, and so far it has worked a treat for them. The rising star, that is Draymond Green, along with Al-San, have been pivotal in the team's recent success, with Green delivering a stellar 31-point performance against the Los Angeles Clippers last time out. Houston's current mix of youth and experience has got them into the top three in the West, and the cornerstone of their success has bime their uncompromising defense that suffocates opponents into turnovers. Ime Udoka's strategic coaching has evidently boosted the Rockets' team chemistry, and they have now won 7 of their last 10 games, including impressive victories against tough opponents like the Clippers, Timberwolves and Thunder. As mentioned, the Rockets' greatest strength this season has been their defense, which is ranked 4th in the league, allowing just 106.6 points per game, but their offense has been more than competitive, putting up 113.5 ppg, while they have covered the spread in an impressive 66.7% of games to date. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors also underwent a significant shift in the off-season, with Steve Curry building the team around Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, and with their two stalwarts on the floor, the team has dominated opponents by 11.4 points per 100 after winning the Clutch Player of the Year award. Kawhi, now 36, continues to deliver with incredible precision, shooting 45.4% from the field and 36.9% from beyond the arc, solidifying his role as a crucial contributor to the Warriors' success beyond their star duo. The Warriors' depth is another major asset, with a versatile 12-man rotation that enables head coach Kerr to utilize the likes of Buddy Hield and Moses Moody, both of whom have proven their mettle in recent games. Aside from the individual brilliance the team possesses, the Warriors also have the psychological edge entering this contest, having beaten the Rockets last weekend 99-93, marking their 15th straight W against Houston in the NBA. In terms of key stat comparisons, Golden State had been outscoring the Rockets by 0.5 points per game this season, but they are conceding 2.6 points more on the defense, while they have also cashed tickets at a slightly lower clip, 14.908 ATS for the season. For the Rockets, Tyreen has missed the last 2 games as he remains on concussion protocol, and he will be a game-time decision ahead of tip-off on Thursday. Fred VanVleet also sat out the win over the Clippers on Monday due to a knee injury, and he is still listed as questionable for this match, while John Tate is a major doubt owing to lower back pain. Curry and Green have both missed games recently, including the win over the Rockets on Saturday as part of managing their workload, but both players return to the starting lineup against the Timberwolves and should be good to go in this one. Andrew Wiggins is listed as questionable with a right ankle impingement. Moses Moody's availability is uncertain due to left knee patella tendinopathy, and Anthony Melton is sidelined following ACL surgery. Steph Curry's true feelings on Draymond Green's night-night celebration after the Golden State Warriors' 114-106 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves on Sunday. Guard Steph Curry shared his thoughts on forward Draymond Green's viral night-night celebration. The move, inspired by Curry's signature gesture, followed Green's dominant dunk in the fourth Q. You are to the moment electrified the crowd and sparked discussion among fans and players alike. During his post-game interview, Curry shared his reaction to Green's imitation of his "I saw the very end of it. I didn't know he'd do it all the way down the court." Curry said, smiling. Meanwhile, Warriors head coach Steve Kerr also commented on Green's move. "He's no Steph Curry, but it was a decent impersonation," K joked. For the game, K acknowledged the passion behind Green's play and commended his leadership during the game. The celebration capped off Green's impactful performance, which was a key factor in the Warriors breaking their losing streak against the Timberwolves. In a video shared by The Athletic's Anthony Slater, Curry praised Green's passion and energy, noting how vital it was for the team's momentum. Green finished the game with 6.6 rebounds, 7 assists and 1 block. "He played amazing all night," Curry said. "Typical Draymond game. If you just look at the stats you might not see it, but when you watch you understand. His impact." Significant injury dampens hopes of blockbuster Warriors trade even despite Sunday's impressive win at home over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Some have become increasingly frustrated with the Golden State Warriors roster amid recent form where they've lost 6 of their last 8 games. ESPN Shams Charania reported last week that the Warriors remain on the hunt for a star, yet for now they're treating Jonathan Kuminga as the team's new starting power forward to try and provide more offensive support for Stephen Curry. Many fans believe that Golden State simply need to bite the bullet on a blockbuster trade, particularly now that they have to Anthony Melton's $12.8 million contract to utilize alongside their young players and future draft assets. In terms of trying to acquire an NBA All-Star in the prime of their career, there's arguably no more realistic option than New Orleans Pelicans forward Brandon Ingram, or at least that was the case prior to Ingram going down with a significant ankle injury in Saturday. Wise loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ingram turned his ankle when he landed on Thunder forward El Dort following a jump shot, with Chirania reporting that the 2020 NBA All-Star will miss extended time with the injury. Many Warrior fans have become interested in a potential Ingram trade, having failed to reach an extension agreement with the Pelicans that's likely to leave him as an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. The 27-year-old is currently making $36 million this season. Ingram's injury almost certainly reduces the chance of him being traded to Golden State or elsewhere. With now less than 2 months remaining until the February 6 deadline, the Warriors could have traded for Ingram during the off-season if they were at all interested, but perhaps their heads may have been turned by his start to this season prior to injury. Ingram is currently averaging 22.2 points, 5.6 rebounds and 5.2 assists on a conference-worst 5-20 Pelicans team that's been ravaged by injury all season. Most notable though is the CT, the former second overall pick, has become a far more willing three-point shooter, having so far drilled 37.4% of his triples on 6.4 attempts per game. That's up from 3.8 last season. While there are concerns on his defensive fit and what a trade would even look like, Ingram would undoubtedly fill the void of adding another 20-plus point per game scorer to the Warrior offense. Regardless, any chance of that now appears to be over with this injury, an unfortunate and poorly timed one for all involved. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Brandon Ingram? Leave your opinion in the comments.